Hey there, I hope you are having a wonderful day. Yeah, I'm having a wonderful day too, thanks for asking. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can make insane infinity zoom videos just like this. So I'll show you the shooting process in the behind the scenes and I'll show you the whole editing process. So without wasting further your time, let's dive in. What's up everybody, welcome to Edixir. So first thing first, the things we need to make this video. So number one thing, we need a drone. So I'm using my Mavic 2 Pro for this video. You can use any drone you have. Number two, you need a camera and a lens on it, which focal length nearly equals the focal length of your drone. So what I mean here, on the Mavic 2 Pro there is a 28mm equivalent full frame lens on it. So if you are using a Mavic Mini or a Mavic 2 Zoom, there is a 24mm lens, I believe. If you have a dedicated 24 or 28mm lens, you can use that, or you can use your kit lens. So most of the kit lens on a full frame camera has a range around 28 to 70, or on a crop body which is 18 to 55, and 18 is nearly equals 28 on a full frame camera. So that will work just fine. And number three thing, you need a macro lens. So macro lenses are crazy expensive. So unless you are doing macro photography on a daily basis, I don't recommend you getting one. And I have a very cheap solution for you. So this is a 250 rupees or $3.5 macro lens. So if I clip that on my smartphone like this, it can get really close up photos. So this is a very cheap solution for that. And now let's see how to shoot this video. So how I shoot this video. So we went to a garden for shooting this video. So this is our model Parijat. So first I took a macro shot of her eye, really close up macro shot. So here is the photo. Then I switched to my camera on a 28mm lens on it, and then I took a little bit closer shot like this one, and then I took a little bit wider shot like this one. Then I switched to my drone's camera and I took several of photos varying the height. So I took a shot and then I raised the drone a little bit, then I took another shot, then I raised the drone a little bit. So here are the series of photos I took on my drone. So that's it. This is very easy shooting process. Now let's dive into the editing process. So once you have all the photos you need, just drag them on your editing software and drag them on the timeline in such a manner that your macro shot should be on the top layer and your widest shot should be on the bottom layer. So the 14 is my widest shot, it's on the bottom layer and clear. So this is the macro shot of the eye which I took with the macro lens on my mobile, so it's on the top layer. So once you have that, just switch off all the layers except the bottom layer. Select all the layers except the bottom layer and turn them off. So turn on the upper layer and decrease its opacity to match the position of the layer. Just scale up and down until you match its position. Scroll the wheel up to see zoomed in photo so you can match it better. Now increase the opacity. Now what you have to do, just take the pick whip tool of the bottom layer and parent it to the top layer. So what it does basically, if we change the position, rotation or scaling of the layer 13, that will be automatically transformed to the layer 14. So we don't have to do it individually. So if we scale up or scale down the layer 13, the layer 14 will be scale up or scale down automatically. So it's a very handy tool. Turn on the layer 12 and scale it down and decrease its opacity to see it's matching or not. So after you match the photos together, just increase the opacity to 100% and again parent it to the top layer, just like this. So here is a quick recap. Decrease the opacity of the upper layer, scale up or scale down and match its position, and then increase the opacity to 100% and then parent it with the pick whip tool to the upper layer. Now repeat this process until the drone shots. So here is the photo I took with my camera. So now decrease the scaling and now decrease the opacity as well. So as you can notice that this photo is little bit darker than the drone's photo, and Parijat camera wide and the DSC-03-351 is also from the camera, and the clear one is from the phone. And match its position and increase the opacity and parent it to the bottom layer. For this image, just match its position. For the final macro shot, just match the position of the iris. So as we are taking the iris only. Now select all the layers except the top layer and then parent it to the top layer. Now we can control the scale animation using only clear.jpg layer. So that's the top layer. And click here and then click here and check the tile or action save. So select the top layer and take the anchor point and position it to the center of the frame. So now go here and we want the zoom animation straight into the pupil. So for that, take the anchor point and place it in the middle of the frame and also the middle of the pupil. So this area is called pupil. So now we got our alignment right. Let's again select all the layers except the top layers and then parent it to the top layer as we have moved the anchor point. So now let's animate it. Zoom in and make a keyframe here of scale and go few seconds forward. Let's say 10 seconds, and now select 0.004. So it's little bit less, 0.005. 0.005 will work. If you play this, you can see that it's going very slow at the beginning and then it will go like very fast. So to counteract that, select the keyframes and right click and keyframe assistant and then exponential scale. So we are almost done here. So last thing we need to do, go to each layer and make a mask around the layer and feather the mask. And if there is a change in color or exposure, just match the exposure with the bottom layer or the top layer. That's it. We are pretty much done. Just make a mask and then feather the mask. So I took this video a little bit further as you have seen in the beginning. So what I did there, I took a clip from a movie called Ant-Man and I added that clip in the beginning of this video, and then I masked around the edges of the pupil. So it's giving a feel like it's zooming out from the macro or nano levels of the eyes. and at the end I took a video of the Google Earth from the same location, and there is a cloud layer you can see. So I hide the transition between the drone shot and the Google Earth in between the clouds, and then I animated them. So this is the whole editing process. Thank you guys for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed and learned something new from this tutorial. So if you do, please like this video and you can share it with your friends. That will be much appreciated. So if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe and hit the bell icon. So I will upload more photography and filmmaking tutorials on this channel. So next time I will upload, you will get notified. So we are really close to 700 subscribers. So help me reach there. I'll see you guys in my next video. Till then, stay creative. Peace.